This meeting is being recorded.
Hey everybody, I'm Angela Pattison, and I'm so excited to share today about these amazing plant-based products with Plexus Worldwide and why they're so amazing and how they've helped all of three of us that are going to share our stories today. So whoever invited you onto this video, definitely be sure and get back to them, and they will tell you more about how you can get started. So first, we're going to start today with Madison sharing a little bit. I'm going to have you share, Madison, your journey and what these products have done for you.
Hey everybody, I'm Madison. So my story starts probably back in middle school when I started out having some food sensitivities that were just really abnormal. And it really flared up a lot more my first year of Bible school. Maybe I think it was like a couple years ago. I remember sitting in my chair, my second class of the day, feeling like I was gonna fall out of it just out of pure fatigue. And I had a lot of brain fog. And I would get really emotional because I was so frustrated that I couldn't think straight. And as a student, I knew it was normal to be a little bit tired, and especially with our crazy schedule that we had. But this was abnormal for me. And for as I was looking around at the other students, they didn't have the same issue. So luckily, around that time, COVID had shut down our school, so I was able to come home and visit a holistic wellness doctor. And she put me on a lot of supplements, and she took me off of a lot of foods. So no gluten, corn, sugar, dairy, all of the things. I had cut that out of my diet. So it all sounded good, but going through that whole long process, about 9 months with that protocol, I still wasn't feeling better. And I was just really frustrated, honestly, with where my health was at, and really disappointed and defeated. And then I actually went down another route with another holistic wellness doctor. And by the end of her protocol, still I was feeling bloated, fatigued, brain fogged. I would have these energy spikes and drops where I'd feel super anxious and then drop and feel super lethargic. And my hormones were all over the place in the midst of that too. So by the end of my second year, I had just graduated back in August. I came home. We had started going to a new church, and I met my friend Angela. And at that point, I had really just been fed up with my health and wanted to get some prayer over my body and just for wisdom to know what to do next. So I went to Angela. I had never really met her. I just had noticed her and was like, I want to go to her and ask for prayer. And she prayed for me. And then she said, you know what? I don't think it's a coincidence that you're coming to me talking about how your gut health is messed up, because I had learned in the past that the gut was really the root of all of the issues that I was going through. And so when she said that, it just confirmed that maybe this was an open door the Lord was leading me through. So I said, okay, girl, get me set up, get me started. I'm ready to do this. And so I did. And within the first couple weeks already, I was seeing major changes. And I know that's not typical for every single person because healing is a journey and it's a process. But for me, it was starting right away. I heard my mom on the phone talking to a friend and saying, my daughter's coming back to life. And that's when I really knew for me, okay, this is actually helping me. My brain fog was starting to lift. My energy was coming back. My bloating was going down. I mean, at this point, even the things that I was eating that I was allowed to have were still making me feel bloated. So when I started to feel less bloating, and more regular bowels and less gas and all of that, that was huge for me. So at that point, I decided, well, I can't keep my mouth shut about this because I know so many people who need what I have on my hands. And these products are getting to the root of gut health, inflammation, and blood sugar. And blood sugar was actually one of the things that was missing in the regimens that I had gone down before. And once that was starting to level, I was feeling so much better. And I knew people needed to know that missing link. So I started sharing with just a few people, and my mom got on board and some other ladies, and we've just been telling everybody we know. And it's just been super cool to see how the Lord is using this as an avenue for relationships and for physical wellness and even for financial wellness too. So as a result of all of it, the financial side has been a huge, huge blessing for me too. And my fiance, we were actually we just put a down payment on a house to rent, and we didn't have to hesitate to do that because we're confident in Plexus just being so generous with our income and stuff like that. So we're just super grateful to the Lord for plopping this in our lap. We knew it was a divine appointment that I met Angela that day and that she shared this with me. So I hope this blesses some of you. And that's my story.
Love that so much, Madison. And I'm so thankful that we got to basically meet that night and I got to share with you. And I love doing this with you. So Shirley, I'm going to have you now share your amazing journey and what you got you started, how this has improved and helped your health. And yeah, just go ahead and tell us your story.
Hi, everybody. So thanks for hopping on. I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. But I got introduced to Plexus back in the fall by my friend Melanie. And honestly, the first couple of times she reached out, I said no, I wasn't interested because I had done so many other things. And so I said no. But Melanie knew that I had some health issues and she did not give up on me, thankfully. And so she kept reaching out. And at that same time, my husband and I had been in conversations because I have suffered with back pain since I had my oldest son. He's 9. And I couldn't sleep because I was in back pain. I woke up every day in back pain. And my husband was like, well, maybe we need to get a new mattress. Now, keep in mind, we had bought a new mattress 5 years ago. I had been to the chiropractor. I had done physical therapy. I had tried different things and nothing worked. And so at that time, when he was about to buy another mattress that I did not want to get, Melanie approached us again. And she was like, look, it has a 6-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. And so I said, okay, let me talk to my husband because I only work part-time. And so I talked to my husband, we prayed about it, and we decided she was right. What did we have to lose? Because it's a lot cheaper than a mattress. And if it didn't work, and in my mind, I'm thinking it's not going to work because I've tried everything else. But what do we have to lose? So we gave it a try. And I ordered some stuff for me. And 2 weeks later, I woke up one morning and I did not have back pain. And I was like, is this for real? Is this a fluke? And then the day after and the day after and the day after, and I have not woken up in back pain since. And that was, like I said, the end of December, and I haven't had back pain since. So come the beginning of January, we decided to do a 40-day sugar fast. Now, mind you, I have a sweet tooth. I was eating chocolate like every night. Not chocolate, ice cream every night. I have chocolate. Now, back in March, I had cut back. So I was only allowing myself like a certain amount of sugar, but I was still having sugar because I was having those cravings. But I had started a new health journey where I was cutting back on carbs and sweets, but I was still craving them. And so I was allowing myself a little bit. And so I was nervous about doing this 40-day sugar fast, but I have to tell you that I got through it easy peasy. And thanks to Plexus, and I have not gone back. Like I haven't had sugar since January or ice cream since January. And I have very limited sweets now. Like I don't crave them. I can be around them and it doesn't bother me. Whereas before my husband's like, okay, let's, we'll try not to have it in the house because then, that way you're not tempted. And I am not tempted. I haven't had my iced coffee since I started my sugar fast. That is huge. Anybody knows me knows that I like my coffee. But anyways, so on top of that, I sleep better. I have more energy. And when Melanie first approached me with this, I was like, okay, I will try the products, but I'm absolutely not going to do the business. I'm not going to do it. I've done anything and everything, and I'm just not going to do it. But then when I started to see the results, I was like, I can't keep this to myself, and I need to pay for my products. So I started to share, and I don't look at this as selling. I look at this as it's just part of my life, and I'm sharing with people something that has worked for me that I know is going to work for them, like honestly, because it has changed my life. Another thing that it did for me that I was not expecting, I never thought that I was ever going to have any relief, is my migraines. So I have suffered with migraines as long as I can remember. I wake up with a headache, go to bed with a headache. I've seen the neurologist. I've tried different things. I cut my hair. I went to the chiropractor. I tried acupuncture. I had a breast reduction, like all the things that they thought could be linked to my headaches that they couldn't figure out why. And the neurologist said that, because I thought I lived with the headache every day and then I would get migraines. But the neurologist said that no, you live with a migraine and the intensity levels just change. Because like I said, I would wake up and go to sleep. The different medications I tried, the different procedures or, chiropractor, acupuncture, they helped, but they never actually got rid of it completely. And so most days I could tolerate it and I functioned with it, but I was still living with it, even though it was, farther back. And so here comes Plexus about 2 months into this. And now I have days where I am pain free, where I can go and not be in pain, I'm trying not to cry, where I can be there for my boys and not be like, okay, guys, mommy has to go lay down. You need to go in the other room and be quiet. And, I can be more present for my boys. I can do more things. I can be outside and not have to go inside because I'm too hot. And, I have a headache. Granted, we haven't had very many hot days yet, but I mean, even the days that we have had, normally I would get too hot and a headache would come on, or a migraine, sense would trigger it, and all that stuff is gone. And it's all thanks to Plexus. And that was one thing I never thought that I would feel relief from, was my migraines. And I have more good days than I have bad days now. And I just know that it's going to continue to get better. As far as the business goes, like I said, you name it, I have tried it. And, people are always like very gung ho, like, you're going to make it to the top, you're going to get up there. And in the back of my mind, there's always that doubt, like, that's not me, that could never be me, that's somebody else. And I have so much belief in these products and this company because they are so generous. And just by sharing, like I said, I'm just sharing on Facebook my life, my story, and how they're helping me, and people are seeing it and they're believing it too. And I am able to now pay for not only my products, but my husband's products as well. And it's just amazing. So I encourage you to give it a try. You really have nothing to lose and so much to gain. And they have been a blessing and an answer for a prayer for me. And I know they can do the same for you. Thank you.
I love your story, Shirley. Thank you so much for sharing. That is so amazing. I know that so many people are going to have more hope now just from you sharing your story, because there's so many people. Maybe somebody on here watching right now, maybe you can relate to something that Madison was sharing that she struggled with. Maybe you relate to what Shirley shared, but let me just tell you, there is thousands and thousands more stories like theirs and so many other things. And so just to touch on just for a minute, I was one of those crunchy mamas that has done everything natural, had gotten to the place where I had even thought, I don't even need to supplement. I eat so clean, I eat so healthy, but I did have digestive stuff that I was secretly or silently suffering with. I just didn't talk about it to people. And I didn't realize that wasn't the norm. That wasn't something that I should be having, because my whole life we didn't talk about that stuff. And horrible cycles growing up, and brain fog, especially after 5 babies, y'all. The brain fog was real. I struggled to have my brain on. I was like, does it even work? Do I have any brain cells left? And then on top of that, I started having achy joints and discomforts, a lot like she was talking about, chronic issues with pain where I wasn't sleeping and couldn't do my workouts anymore. And I was an athlete growing up, so that's a big deal because I love to work out. And it just gotten so bad. I hit a wall last year in my health, finally reached out, got started. And just like their stories, breakthrough and victory happened for me. Is just incredible. When you start working on your gut health, what is going to happen? So what has happened, I'm going to share a little bit about what the system is, how it works. This is the thing that we're realizing more and more, is that everything stems from gut health, blood sugar imbalance, or inflammation in your body. And pretty much every disease and sickness begins in your gut. Did you know that 75% of your immune system is in your gut? 90% of your serotonin, your happy hormone, is in your gut. And they're linking now even things with ADD and even depression and so many things like that is even linked to dementia, is linked to gut health, y'all. And I have friends who've gotten victory and gotten off medication from things with arthritis, from depression and anxiety, from allergies, with diabetes, so many things that they have now been able to see victory in with improving their health because of these products, because it deals with those three things. So first of all, we have our Slim. And that really, we always say it's our pink drink. We like to say it's more like it should be called Balance, probably, because it's not going to make you lose weight if you don't need to, but it will help you if you do need to. It's really going to be bioavailable to what your body specifically needs. And we do have 3 different flavors. And what this does is balances your blood sugar levels. It balances your hormones. Your master hormone, insulin, is going to then affect every other hormone in your body. And what they've realized is that, again, so many people have an imbalance in their blood sugar. I did. I was having, I don't know if you've heard of hypoglycemic blood sugar dips. I had that a lot my whole life. And I would either go grab Pedialyte or have to eat some like sugar or something, which is not the greatest thing to do, just because I had that blood sugar dip and my heart would be racing. My mom struggled with that. My sister struggled with that. But guess what? Not anymore, because this balances that out. So we have our watermelon flavor, microbiome. And again, all of these are going to help with balancing out your blood sugar levels, balancing your hormone levels, and even helping with your metabolism working better and things like that. But this one is going to have prebiotics in it, which is good for helping feed the good gut bacteria in your gut. And we've got the one that's called Hunger Control. This is a lemon lime flavor. And this one is going to just be more added fiber. And that'll help you feel full longer. It'll help you with those cravings. Then we've got a new flavor, and this one comes in both the microbiome for the good prebiotics and the one that for hunger control. This one is our black cherry lime blossom. It's really good too. They're all very good. But again, so this is what happened. Endocrinologist is the one that formulated this for diabetics, but then they realized, like I was saying earlier, that everyone needs blood sugar balance. So that is the first step in our triplex basic system that most of us got started on. The second, I'm going to have 2 other things here. It's our dynamic duo. We've got our Probo 5, our probiotic, and we've got our Bio Cleanse. And so the Bio Cleanse cleanses your body on a cellular level. It's not like a colon cleanse, so don't be freaked out. It's white pants approved, but this is going to cleanse on a cellular level, fungi and viruses and bacteria, and it's like scrubby bubbles going in and cleaning it out. And then it's also, oh my goodness, it's so effective to have good magnesium. So I'm going to read a couple notes here, because what they say is that there's over 300 processes in our body that we need magnesium for. And 75% of Americans are magnesium deficient. My son has the restless leg syndrome, and this is helping. It helps with that too. Also, him and myself struggle with allergies. Hello, seasonal allergies going on right now, right? Pollen everywhere. It will help with allergies, as well as helping with, even for me, food allergies and things like that. So then there's Probo 5. I'm going to talk about it. Probo 5 is our probiotic that is better than any probiotic I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot. I've done about every one you can think of, high expensive ones to the ones you can get wherever, and none of them did anything for me, y'all. I had candida in my body since I was younger because of antibiotics, but this cracks through the shell of that, because they say candida is like a cockroach or a shrimp shell. It's very hard. And stuff, normally it has to be cracked open. And most probiotics will not crack through it because they don't have the right enzymes coupled in with it. Ours has digestive enzymes and it has antifungal enzymes in it. It cracks right through that, and it then deposits the good probiotics. So it's weeding and seeding at the same time, and it's freeze dried. That just means it's actually not going to be activated until it gets where it needs to get into your colon before it really does its job. And these are working together to crack through that candida. And all of us have some bad, a little bit of bad bacteria in our body, y'all. We were designed to have 20% bad and 80% good. And what happens is stress. Most of us have been under some kind of stress, especially after 2020, y'all, even young people. We have stress that causes bad to multiply and causes the candida overgrowth and leaky gut. We've got processed food. We've got medications, like for me being on the antibiotics. A lot of us have had to be on them for one reason or another, but it tears up your gut biome. And basically that's what this is doing, okay? It's cracking through that, it's flushing it out. It's helping because the leaky gut, y'all, is poking microscopic holes in your lining of your intestines. And that is why these problems were happening for Madison and Shirley and for me. That is why my friend Deborah, who had 2 kinds of arthritis, it stemmed from the overgrowth of that bad bacteria, and it leads to autoimmune issues and arthritis and all of those things. So these products are going to get to the root of that, y'all. The last 2 things I want to just highlight real quickly, and then we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for listening in, y'all, because this is going to benefit your health. This is going to benefit your future self. So this is the X Factor Plus. The X Factor Plus is bioavailable. This is our multivitamin. And this is better than most of the other ones out there because it's also got aloe in it. It's aloe based. So it's gentle on your gut, and it's also going to help basically maximum absorption. Not only are you going to get the full benefits of the 19 key essential minerals and vitamins that are in this, but you're going to have full absorption of everything else you're taking, and your nutrition from your food is going to be more effective, and your body's going to function better. So when you're getting maximum absorption, you're not going to be deficient in vitamins, minerals, iron, things like that. I have several friends who are having to get iron infusions, y'all, and this has changed all of that. This is also going to help you with energy, and it's just going to help you to just be healthier. It fills those nutritional gaps, which we all have. No matter how clean you eat, from experience, y'all, you still have nutritional gaps because our soil is depleted. So then I want to talk about real quickly the Ease. The Ease is our product that is amazing for your pain, your inflammation, your joints. And that is something Shirley is doing to help her. It's something that I've been doing to help me. The chronic pain is gone. It helps with headaches also. And all of these products, I want to say this, y'all, it's natural and they're plant-based. There's nothing synthetic. There's nothing artificial. These products really work. They really get to the root level, and they will start to heal your body. When you're doing something though, like the Ease, it's going to help right away. So you've got this system working for you, right? To help your body begin to heal from the inside out. And then you add in the Ease, and that's going to instantly begin to help with the pain and inflammation, as well as working together long-term. And we do have other products. I can't touch on all of them today. We've got products for natural, clean energy that will not affect your adrenals. We've got natural products for your kids to be able to get healthier too, for hair, skin, and nails, for weight loss, amazing products to help your metabolism work better, and fish oil, omega oils, and so much more. So what you want to do is reach out to whoever invited you to watch this and ask them for what their advice is to you for what you need to start with. Because I'm telling you, these products are going to change things for you. I'm telling you that they work on a cellular level, and they're bioavailable to what your body needs. We just need to help you figure out what it is you're struggling with, and we can tell you, okay, this is what you need to start with. But this was our basic, like I said, foundational starting place. And then you can add to it if you want. And when you get started, y'all, you can get started with a wholesale account and get in with the same price that we're paying for amazing discounts, even if you're just wanting to start at first just to feel better for yourself. You can get your whole household on these products. It's for everybody. Every man, woman, and child has a gut. Everybody needs something to help their gut be in line, especially, like I said today, all the variants going around, okay? Because our immune system's in our gut and all of that. We've got to address this. This is very important for your health. So reach out and find out about the discounts, because we have huge discounts going on right now for you to get started. You get a water bottle with your package. You also have an amazing referral program. And I'm going to tell you, just like they mentioned, this is life-changing for health, but it's life-changing for financial freedom. I started this thinking I just want to feel better. I just have to have answers. And I was praying for answers, y'all. And I had no idea that only in 11 months that this was going to change everything for our finances as well. My husband has been able to step away from a high stress job that kept him away from doing things with the family that he's been praying for years for answers, y'all. And this makes me emotional sometimes talking about it because I saw the stress he was under. He is a hardworking, amazing man of God, but there's dreams in his heart to fulfill mission and things that God's got in his heart to fulfill for this time. And now he can do it. And we can do it together because there's flexibility with this opportunity. You can jump in and for the same price that it costs you. I mean, I'm talking about like for $10, y'all, for less than it costs to feed my family at Chick-fil-A, you can get started and have a business and impact lives around you. Yes, you can get started and just get your products covered, sharing with a few people here and there. But I'm going for financial freedom. And already I've hit the 3rd highest rank in the company, making 6-figure income, and it's only the beginning. And I'm helping others do the same. All of us on this that shared today, that's what we're going for. We're going for financial freedom and legacy for our family because this company offers the ability to will it to your family as well. We have residual income. We don't have to worry about like the part, there's a lot of inventory companies where you have to get a lot of inventory. You have to pay monthly or meet monthly quotas, pay monthly website fees. We don't have any of that here, y'all. This is incredible to get started on right now, feeling amazing and helping others. And we have an amazing community for you to plug into as well. And we want to tell you that you belong and that if this is something in you is like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of something more. I want to do something more. I want to help people. I want to serve. I want to not be going to bed at night worried about my finances. I don't want to be going to bed at night worried about my health. Then reach out to whoever invited you onto this and let us help you because I'm telling you, there's so much hope for you. Thank you so much for jumping on again, and be sure and get back to whoever invited you and we'll give you more information. God bless.